I did say this was going to be next, right? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, no. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. Okay. Hey everyone, welcome back to Outside the Box number 22. Today we do have a very special episode. I don't think I've ever purchased anything from Shozy Store. Now as of this recording, this is the only box I'm planning on opening up today. Because it's a doozy, unless everything went by super quick, super smooth, maybe I'll open up something else.
He didn't.
Okay, let's not waste any more time here. Crack this open. Now, one thing I'm not sure is if inside this bag is another packaging box or if it's just the actual box that the figure comes in. I don't think so. It feels like a packaging box, but I'm still gonna try to be careful. Oh yeah, that's definitely another box. Oh, I do like how it has these corner plastics here. Yeah, I've seen that. Wow, stuck to the box, huh? Okay. I wonder if I could maybe use these for anything. I mean, it's just very thin plastic just to help keep the corners in shape. I do appreciate that though. That's very good. I don't think I'll save them. Nah, I'll put them here. Oh, come on. No. Okay, all right. Well, that's fine then, yeah. Actually, that's a little bit faster even. Which way is up? I think it's over here. I hope I don't open this upside down. Was it like this, I think? Oh. I mean, can you tell what it is? Not by the look of this box, no. There we go. So here we have G05 Red Fantasy from the good folks at Metagate. This is, of course, a third-party triple changing Shatter from the Bumblebee movie. I cannot believe they made this thing. And it's just a very simple render that we have on the front of the box here. But just by the looks of the screws that she has, I think that's the actual figure itself, which even right there, simplified, it looks very impressive. And on the top here, got a nice photo of the vehicle mode, looking nice. And on the other side, the jet. I have a suspicious feeling the jet mode is the mode that's gonna suffer the most out of the three. But when I saw pictures online, it didn't look bad though. Can't wait, just, there we go. Okay, this is a sturdy box, I appreciate that. What the hell? Oh, it's over here. Oh shit. Oh, it's in a couple pieces here. Okay, let's put this there. We do have instructions, and it does look like the side mirrors come in separate little pegs here. That's interesting. Okay, there's another little piece. I don't know what it's for. Oh no, I think we might be missing something already. Looks like for the rear view mirrors, you get these little silver stickers to apply onto the mirrors themselves, but I only see one. So maybe the other one is hanging around in here somewhere. I don't know. I hope we're not starting off on the wrong foot here. This does come with a base that I guess it just looks like a road, which is fitting. It's not bad. It's not painted whatsoever though. And I don't know if I would want to go through the trouble of painting it myself. I guess you probably can. Maybe it wouldn't be too tough. But it does have the road texture to it though. And there's also like an articulated stand. I'm guessing if you want to display her either in bot mode or in jet mode, you can plug these in here, right? Okay, that's decent. I'm sure it gets the job done. I don't know, I might not even use this myself. I don't really typically use display stands, but it's cool that it came included. I appreciate that. She does come packaged in vehicle mode, which I'm guessing would be the easiest thing to package her in. Wow. Ooh, that looks nice. That is a super glossy black and the red on her as well. That engine looks like it's die cast too. Very impressive. Very impressive. What's funny though is that almost anywhere you look on the vehicle, you're gonna look at parts for the jet, kind of like tucked underneath. And of course the vehicle is gonna be just littered in panel lines for the transformation. It's not gonna accomplish like a super smooth look. I wouldn't expect it to, but it looks like here on the hood, it's just super busy with everything that's going on here, but that's to be expected. It does look quite impressive here. And the back of the vehicle doesn't look too bad. You do have some clear plastic sections for the tail lights with some red underneath. And the middle section though, looks like it's more for sections of the bot mode. It is kind of getting in the way of the whole look itself. but it's not bad. It's not bad. And it looks like there are some sections of the red paint, mainly this section here where it's a little bit darker than the rest of the paint. I don't know if that comes up on camera very well, but I think the reason for that is because that's an actual gray piece that's painted over in red. Yeah, I can already start to move the piece across and you can see like the gray plastic underneath. So not a perfect match. Everything does seem nice and tightly tucked away at the bottom of the vehicle. Quite a bit going on there. We can very clearly see Shatter's head right here in the front of the vehicle. But at least you don't see her face though. At least they've managed to kind of hide that. Man, this transformation I think is going to be, I don't know, I think it's going to be a little bit intense. So many moving parts. Now for all of the paint that it seems to have though, the tires themselves seem like they're lacking a little bit. I think the rims might have actually been black in the movie. I have to go back and check. But even if they were, I wish they would have painted them black, just so it doesn't look so cheap, you know? That's just a small nitpick though. And the front of the vehicle just looks amazing. Clear plastic for all of the headlights there. Again, a die-cast motor here on top. Very nicely picked out on silver for the edges there. Yeah, that looks really good. And even the lights that are right on top of the windshield are also in clear plastic too. What looks a little bit cheap though is that the clear plastic runs all the way to the back of the lights. So you can see how they just kind of stuck the plastic in there. I mean, it's not terrible, but I don't think that's how it would actually look on the vehicle itself. But you know, they are hollow though, so maybe we'll have room for LEDs in there. That's a thought. Now I can't say that it feels overly solid though. I can start moving little bits and pieces pretty easily, but it's not just completely falling apart in my hands though. It is holding its shape very well. There is one section on the hood of the vehicle that comes kind of squished in right out of the box. I don't know if I have the means to kind of like pick it out. I don't think so. There's nothing to really grab onto that. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Hopefully once I get her transformed a few times, I won't have that issue. But it is noticeable. I'm not even going to add the rear view mirrors for right now. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Rolling doesn't feel the greatest too. There's nothing really blocking them, but the clearance is super small. And because the wheels are able to peg out super easily, that doesn't help as far as trying to get her to roll very well. Okay, so she's definitely not perfect. Who thought she would be though, right? Now, without having seen the bot mode or the jet mode, it's still impressive that we have a triple changer that looks this good in vehicle mode. There are some accessories as well. This is a very nicely painted blaster weapon for her. I don't know if her hand folds into her forearm when using this, but hopefully it gets implemented pretty well. The painting does look great though. Very nice. I think instead of the black plastic sections, I would have preferred like a metallic, like a gunmetal. I forgot how I painted mine though. We'll have to compare that in a second. And there's also quite a few missiles that she comes with as well. These are probably going to be mostly used for the jet mode. Very simplistically designed though, nothing special. Nice red paint. Okay, good. Let me just check out these instructions real quick. And let me just carefully remove them in case there is an extra silver sticker. Yeah, no, I think we're missing that. Okay. Hopefully shows the store has good customer service, right? Okay. Wait, is this it? No way, dude. No, this can't be it. Okay. Dude, no way. I don't think I'm gonna be following this little sheet of paper for this triple changer at all. Thankfully though, we do have help. I will be assisted by the master himself, so I'm not too worried. No, not at all. So, let's get her into jet mode. Oh my God. So much going on. Huh, okay, all right. I dig that. Oh my God, okay. Oh man, oh. So here's jet mode. That transformation was not good. I did not enjoy that. Even with the Master MGO helping me along, that was a challenge. And this is not solid at all whatsoever. Things can just kind of like move around. at will, and it doesn't look all that great. I don't think it looks all that great, but that is kind of what happens with triple changers, especially triple changers that have like earth modes. One of the vehicles is usually going to suffer, and no question is this. It doesn't really look all that elegant put together, but I guess what you really just have to focus on is the top of it, right? And I mean, it looks like a jet, right? There's no question about what it's supposed to be. It is pretty ingenious how two of the vehicle's tires double as like these turbines for jet mode. That's actually pretty smart. Being able to use parts of one vehicle to fully form parts of the other, that's a good use of space. So points for that. And also just by looking at it, I don't think you'd be able to tell how Shatter's forearms pretty much become part of the nose cone here. That's pretty smart. I do like that. I think the concept of what they were going for is pretty solid. And then even like the doors for the vehicle just kind of forming the top of the jet doesn't work as well, but they're there, forming a very visible part of the jet. My main issue is that it doesn't hold very well together, and it just literally falls apart if you just kind of hold it wrong. I'm sure that if I transform it a few more times, get the hang of it, it's gonna be maybe a little bit better, I don't know. But for this first experience, it's kind of mixed results. It's kind of mixed results. Not surprising though, not surprising at all. I don't know anything about jets, but I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have the landing gear just kind of dangling from the bottom of the wings, right? That's not how they work, right? I don't think so. It rolls better than the car though, but this company made a triple changing Shatter, and that alone I think is pretty noteworthy. But let's get her into bot mode. I think that's gonna be the mode that really shines here. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is, without a doubt, an exceptionally well figured. Very, very impressed with what we end up. Getting her to robot mode wasn't quite as challenging as the jet mode. Things thankfully do snap firmer into place. Not perfect by any means, but damn good. Oh my gosh, she is so good. Look at those luscious well, not a lot of curving going on, but damn fine detailing here. Oh my God, just an excellent sculpted figure here. And while the transformations might not have been all that satisfying, it's still super impressive that you get a full automobile out of her and the kind of a jet. Speaking of the jet, the wings for me personally, they really do kind of fall apart as far as the whole look. In robot mode, you end up having to split them apart to give them this longer design, but they don't really look like wings though. Plus the fact that you have all these screws on top kind of gets in the way of the look. I think I would have appreciated more panel lining to give us the impression that they're still wings. That's one piece that kind of gets lost here on the sides. The back of the figure, not bad at all. We do have some extra cable parts hanging out the back here, but because you have the wings here on the sides like in the same angle, it kind of flows. I don't mind that look at all, not too bad. And there is quite a bit of die cast on her. I believe on the arms, definitely the feet. Gives her a bit of heft, but because of that, it's not really that hard just to get her to stand up. That's pretty impressive, and I think what helps with that is the fact that the wings are mostly on the side. There's nothing sticking out too far back. And that head sculpt, oh my God, just gorgeous. How could you not love that face? Come on. Very, very excellently detailed. They got her spot on, man. Some very nice metallic paint that you see here on the torso as well. Some of the parts though, I think they could have used a little bit of better paint, like these sections on top of the knees. From when I remember working on the Studio Series Shatter, this looked like a bit more of a rusted look. In fact, let's take a look at her. She of course was the very first custom I made on my channel, and so I might be a little bit biased, but I think she holds up pretty well. I do think for some of the metallic parts on this third-party figure though, they may have gone just a little bit darker in the color than I would have preferred. I think on Studio Series Shatter, I used something of a gunmetal, and you can see here on the side the difference that I'm talking about just in the look of the wings from Studio Series to this figure here. I'm thinking the shape though might be a bit more accurate with the third-party triple changer, but still just being able to have the wings in their entirety, I think that looks a bit better though. But just being able to have a Shatter of this size with this much detail, it's pretty satisfying. It's pretty satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. Now, would I ever Give her the custom treatment? Hell no! I'm not gonna torture myself with this kind of a project. No, that would never happen. I mean, definitely not a full repaint. I would touch up some parts maybe, like maybe those knees that I was talking about before. You can see on the Studio Series, I made them a bit of a rust color, which is what I saw when I was doing the research from the movie. And on this figure, they're just like a really glossy gray. I think we can spruce them up a little bit. I honestly don't think I'll ever really transform her again. Maybe into car mode, but definitely not yet. Or never say never, right? But I'm very impressed with Batmo. She does look just stupendous. And then it takes some doing, but the weapon fits on there pretty nicely. Just have to have the hand balled up into a fist, and you can get that weapon on there. And it does a real good job of just blending into place too. Even if I rotate this up and show you the hand underneath, you can't really tell that's there. All you really see is just like the back of the hand. That's pretty cool. They executed that pretty well. Was never really a big fan of the design of the toes though. I don't know why they gave her like these Ninja Turtle looking toes. That's kind of odd. But at least it's accurate. That is how she looks in the movie. And the little wings on the back are a heck of a lot more accurate to the movie than what we got with Studio Series. Again, I did customize mine to try to get her as movie accurate as possible. And so I lost the transformation, but I'm still happy with what I got here though. These larger wings on the Studio Series figure definitely helps for stability when she's standing too. But thankfully this version of Shatter does not have that standing issue though. Very good stuff. Not bad, not bad. And I'll put Mini Shatter right there in the front as well. All right, very nice. So just as I thought, this one figure does already have me kind of spent. I need to go ice down my hands because those transformations were not kind. But I want to thank you all so much for joining. I do appreciate it. You can always catch me on all the social medias. Links are down below. And of course, I'm still on Twitch on Fridays and weekends, still having the most epic time in Tears of the Kingdom. But you can also catch them on my second YouTube channel, Hobbies with Jose Gaming. And you can support the channel by heading over to the merch store, or support for free by hitting that like and subscribing, or really support by heading over to Patreon too. But as always, I will catch you all real soon. Adios.